Good morning and welcome to Year 3 Maths with me, Miss Dowley. I'm just going to minimise me and put me just down there. So this week we're looking at time. So let's start by writing the short date and underlining, and then writing the learning objective. I can use quarter past and quarter to tell the time and underline that. So quick challenge for you. What time do these clocks say? Pause whilst you have a try. So let's check. I've written both ways just in case. So you check which way you've written. So I've put 7:30 or 7:30, 8:30 or 8:30, 5 o'clock or 5 o'clock, 2:30, 2:30, 6 o'clock, 10:30, 10:30, 11:30, 11:30, 4 o'clock. How did you get on? So let's learn how to use quarter past and quarter to tell the time. So first we're going to revise the face of a clock, and I've borrowed these slides from BBC Bite Size to help, and you can just Google BBC Bite Size time and have a look to help as well. So here's the clock face, and it is a circle, and the long hand travels all the way around, counting the minutes back up to 12. There are 60 minutes in 1 hour. So it's also split into two semicircles. So we can see we've got half here and half here, and we call these half an hour. This side has 30 minutes and this side has 30 minutes. And again, you can see I've pointed here to o'clock and here to past. Now, each quarter is made up of 15 minutes. So between the 12 and the 3, this is 1 quarter. Between the 3 and the 6, this is another quarter. Between the 6 and the 9 is another quarter. And between the 9 and the 12 is another quarter. And our minute hand, or the long hand, will travel all the way round through these quarters. Each quarter is 15 minutes. So, when we're thinking about quarter past and quarter to, when it's quarter past, the long hand points to the 3, and that tells us it is quarter past. So this clock says 11:15. When the long hand points to the 9, it is 2:45. Now this is where it gets a little bit trickier, because when we're in the 2, we talk about running up to the hour. So instead of saying 11:15 here, we've got 12:45, because if you look, the shorthand is nearer the 12 than it is the 11. So these are the main times on a clock: o'clock, quarter past, half past, and 2:45. Now we're going to focus on quarter past. So when the long hand points to the 3, this is quarter past the hour. It means that 15 minutes have passed in the hour. So here you can see the long hand points to the 3, the short hand points to the 10. So on this clock we say 10:15, and if we were writing it digitally, we'd put 10:15, which means it's got 15 minutes have passed. So can you try telling the times on the clocks below? Pause this and have a go. So how did you get on? So we had 1:15, 5:15, 11:15, 6:15, 12:15, and 8:15. So look at the clock below. When the long hand moves between the 12 down to the 6, we read this as past the hour. When the long hand moves between the 6 and the 12, we read this as to the hour. When we are on to the hour, we now read it as the next hour. So the clock below has gone through 11 o'clock, it's gone through 11:15, it's gone through 11:30, and now that the long hand has moved towards the 9, it means now we're looking at it as 2:45. And if you look here, you can see that the shorthand is between the 11 and the 12. So we now read this as 11:45. So let's try another example. On this clock, the long hand has moved from 5 o'clock to 5:15 and 5:30. The long hand is now pointing at the 9, which we read as 1:45. The short hand is nearer the 6 than it is the 5. So we read this as 6:45. What do the clocks below say? Pause this and have a try. So how did you get on? This is a little bit trickier, I know. So 5:45, 6:45, 3:15, 12:15, 10:15, 6:15. So here are some links that you can try with extra resources. So Top Marks has got some good games. BBC Bite Size has got some good resources. The Oak Academy has videos on telling the time. Splash Learning have some games as well. And Twinkle has lots of activities that will help. Thank you.